Illuminating the path, spiritual resilience against the shadow of the CCP. In the dance of shadows cast by the Chinese Communist Party's CCP towering presence, there lies a profound battle for political dominance and the essence of the human spirit. This exploration delves into the heart of this struggle, casting a light on the indomitable power of spirituality to reclaim what is inherently ours, our thoughts, freedoms, and inner peace. The CCP, with its vast machinery of control, has long sought to tether the enormous expanse of the human spirit to its narrow vision. Its efforts to suppress spiritual practices are well documented, casting a long shadow over the land once bright with the light of myriad faiths. Yet within this very darkness, the flame of spirituality burns brightest, offering a beacon of hope and resistance. The charisma of the human spirit, fueled by centuries of spiritual wisdom, starkly contrasts the cold machinations of the CCP. Where the party asserts control, spirituality offers freedom. Where there is dogma, it provides inquiry. And where there is fear, it promises courage. Through the lens of spiritual defiance, we critique the CCP, not merely for its political transgressions, but for its assault on the sacred sanctuary of the human soul. Harnessing spiritual armor. To navigate the tumultuous waters of our times, it is imperative to don the armor of spirituality. This armor, forged in the deep furnaces of human resilience and wisdom, provides more than protection. It offers a way to live freely with a spirit untamed by the external forces of control and manipulation. Mind, the CCP's attempts to monopolize thought are met with the sharp sword of spiritual clarity. Meditation, mindfulness, and the pursuit of wisdom cut through propaganda, allowing the individual to see with eyes unclouded by bias. Body. In the face of physical constraints and surveillance, spiritual practices like yoga and Tai Chi serve as acts of silent rebellion. They remind us that our bodies are temples of spirit, not instruments of state control. Soul, the essence of our being, the soul, remains forever beyond the reach of any earthly power. Spirituality teaches us to nurture this inner sanctum, keeping the flame of hope, love, and compassion alive even in the darkest times. The spiritual revolution. This is not just a critique. It is a call to arms, a spiritual revolution against the encroachments of the CCP on our most sacred territories. Let us draw from the deep wells of spiritual tradition to empower ourselves. Let the teachings of Taoism remind us of the strength and flexibility, the power of water that erodes even the most burdensome stone through persistence and grace. Let the principles of Buddhism illuminate the interconnectedness of all life, inspiring us to act with compassion and wisdom. And let meditation bring us back to our center, a place of peace and strength from which no external force can dislodge us. As we stand on this illuminated path, we recognize that the actual battle is not against any external entity, but for the liberation of our spirit. The CCP, with its temporal power, can never extinguish the light of the human spirit, for it is as boundless as the universe itself. In our most profound spiritual practices, we find not only a critique of what seeks to bind us, but also the key to our liberation. Ultimately, the journey towards a future where the mind, body, and soul thrive in harmony, unshackled by the chains of control, begins with a single step. A step inward to the heart of our spiritual being. There we find the courage to live with authenticity and freedom, lighting the way for others in the shadow of the CCP.